Hello everybody, my name is Supernova and welcome back to Let's Play Half-Life MMod. We're picking up right where we left off. In fact, I'm doing this in the same session as the last video. And we're going to head into this freezer. Now I know there's a ladder there, we're not going up there quite yet. We need to make a little detour to take care of a couple things. Oh. Really only flip that switch and then miss my shot apparently. Because we need that switch activated to move the little, I guess, hanging lift here. So we can get into that vent on the other side. And into another vent. Go over here and snag another suit charge battery. Yeah, might as well. Dead end that way, so we'll keep moving this way. Excuse yourself, Mr. Head Crab. A little excessive, but nice shot. And then over here, we'll have a little visit from our friend. The mysterious suit and tie wearing G-Man. Always with his briefcase too. Never seen without it. And of course he can just come and go as he pleases, but we're stuck here. Whoa, okay. I'm not sure where that scientist went. Take care of them, and here there's more grenades, and I don't think if you can break these, and it sounds like cardboard. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to jump across. There's no sprint, so normal movement speed we'll have to do. And carefully make our way up to where that fellow was hanging. There was a scientist hanging here. And he falls. It's scripted. You can't do anything to save him. So, moving on.
For God's sake, open the silo door! They're coming for us! It's our only way out! Oh my God, we're doomed!
And the security guard in there gets snatched up by a zombie, and despite his best efforts, does not make it.
Search and destroy Fort Bravo.
And now we have the SMG, which uses our pistol rounds, but now that we have the SMG, we won't really be using the pistol much anymore. And then there's a bit more, but I don't think we need it. We're just gonna avoid a majority of that, if at all possible. And then this, well... Well, I saved one of them. Sorry about your friend. How much could be done?
I believe that something smells quite
There he is again.
here.
It's almost as if the G-Man is stalking the player. But we'll find out why eventually.
Rescue
Perhaps.
at last. Thank God you're here.
As you can see, the soldiers are not here to rescue us. In fact, quite the opposite. They have been sent in to silence the staff to keep this situation from spreading.
Don't you? I'm with the science team.
Now you notice I can fire in full auto, they fire in bursts. It's just the way their AI works. Although with this mod enabled, if they did fire full auto, the game would be a lot more devastating.
Attention. All military
This can only go horribly wrong.
chemical alert.
A fellow scientist.
Yeah, by all means. I love hearing the scientists say don't shoot them with the science team. That's exactly why they will open fire. To prevent this outbreak from spreading. Now, like I said previously, what this mod does is makes projectile weapons so in some cases you can strafe out of fire, but it's not likely to be something you do all the time because the projectile speed is so quick that it really doesn't matter all that much. And now if I can help it, I'm not going to try and beat all these guys out here because, well, they outnumber me. So best case scenario, after those fall, I'm just going to sprint for it. Because getting in a gunfight with too many of them just leads to damage you don't necessarily have to take. Yeah, as soon as you open it, you'll want to back away from the door because it blows. And then they get airdropped in. But we're just trying to avoid them in this case.
Turret maintenance team to Central Command and Communication Center.
You can hear the turrets from the previous area still beeping as they're searching for new targets.
Well, so much for the government. Their idea of containment is to kill everyone associated with the project. Judging from your hazard suit, I'd say you were part of what went wrong. Right?
Care to say that again?
A science team in the Lambda complex at the opposite end of the base. With the transit outside.
Now, by no means am I trying to speedrun this game, but it's a fairly slower based game, and I have a somewhat quick play style, so I suppose the way the game is meant to be played and the way I play are going to differ quite a bit. This tram ride is somewhat entertaining because you can just, yep, splat. That almost hit me just based on sheer poor timing. And we. Yeah, we'll be traversing all kinds of environments as we attempt to make our way out of the facility, as well as coming across multiple different types of enemies. Now, some way, somehow, even though these creatures have never been on Earth, they're immune to radioactive substances, which I find odd, considering it could be a completely foreign substance to them. So them being immune to it doesn't really make the most sense in reality. I guess kind of an oversight, but it's just part of the game at the end of the day. Yeah, we're not going to explode that. Come on. I could have done that without blowing the bridge, but it doesn't really matter. Assuming I didn't miss that jump. Now every one of these little airlocks is going to be a loading screen. Minor inconvenience, but inconvenient nonetheless. Except for this one. But we get introduced to what is simply known as the tentacle.
No! 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 Get it off me! Get it out! Get it out!
And this thing reacts to sound. So the way we're going to be dealing with this is after it kills him, is we're going to do our best to stay silent and draw it away from us using grenades. Actually, what I prefer to do is get them down there. Because then what I can do is crouch my way over here without him being too obnoxious. And break my way through here. Now, we'll still have to go to the lower level, but we'll do that momentarily. First things first, we'll take care of that guy. And continue on our merry way. I'm sure you can hear them. They're happily hanging out down there. There's more than one. Hi, buddy. There's a bull squid back there. But we're not too worried about him. Go ahead and re-up on grenades while we're here. Make sure we got full. We have to go down there to activate the fan. And then from there, we'll ride the fan up into this little vent where a friend awaits us. An unwelcomed friend. Because we are here to turn on the oxygen and fuel. What we're going to do is we are going to turn on a rocket thruster to destroy the tentacles. Which now we have to deal with them this time and then one more time after. And suddenly there's 3 of them. Okay, game, thank you. Now, I wasn't sure if he could hit me, but I was trying to be cautious about it. I'm going to save the game, because sometimes this jump is a bit buggy, to say the least. And if you're not quick, a bar will actually take you out there. Or a support beam, whatever you'd like to call it. And now we're down here, where that lovely guy was shooting at us for a while. We're just going to avoid setting off the explosives. No real reason to. Now what the game wants you to do is ride down that elevator, but we're not going to. Instead, we're going to just take the ladder down, because I'm pretty sure I can actually use that elevator to decrease the amount of fall damage I take when I come back up the elevator.
You are from the...
Yes, I'm from the science team. Ah, this part. A little bit of, if that thing hits you, it's going at such a high speed it will actually damage you and possibly just take all your health in one hit. So, you don't want to be caught by it. Instead, you just want to wait till it goes to the other side and then meet about here in the middle. There's a scientist up there just hiding out. We're going to wait for it to pass again. And we're out of here, because that starts the generator, and we're good to go. Jumping back over, instead of walking through the radioactive waste.
Yeah, dimensional breach is different.
Yeah, the elevator's crap. What'll happen is actually halfway down the elevator ride, it will start to break, and then it will fall into the toxic waste. Yep, just like I thought. I can use it to break my fall. But since we have the generator on, now this electricity is... this water is electrified, so we're just going to bunny hop through it. And now we're ready to fry the big guy. Which, sneaking around him is always rather annoying. Continuing on. Sorry for the random pause screens, I'm just checking the recording time. Trying not to let it get too out of hand. I'm not sure if I'm going to be making like longer episodes or shorter ones yet. Don't do it. Keep their attention down there. Because I can always get more grenades. What I can't do, however, is take many hits from them. They do an incredible amount of damage. And now we're going to fry them. Now I would stand closer, but the blast is going to force me backwards anyway, so we're just going to stand at the back of the room to begin with. And now they are dealt with. And weirdly enough, how we continue... How is he gone? Odd. But, we're gonna go down the hole that they were in. I didn't mean to take that damage. Oh well, we'll live with it. Moving swiftly on. And you'll see a pool of water you don't want to miss. But if you don't go swimming yet, you can actually get the Magnum. And hey look, you'll see part of them just destroyed. Don't worry, you don't have to swim very long. The longer swimming sequences aren't until later, and those are rather annoying to go through, but suffer through it we will, all in due time, however. Now what turning this lever does is actually changes the rotation of this part of the pipe, so you can actually get through it. Weird collision. And now I know this will be frowned upon, but simply because of this part being tricky to deal with, I'm going to turn on God mode for it because, well, if you miss the health packs, the fall kills you. Straight up. The fall damage is enough to kill you. See, I would have died there. But thankfully we didn't. And I'm going to turn those right back off. Because we're not going to be playing with them. Just in that situation, it's better to have that on. Because it's tricky to deal with anyway. And then we have this guy, Gargantua. He is impervious to most forms of damage. Only extreme explosive damage or scripted events will kill him. And with the trip mines, I never use these because I don't feel they are necessary, really. Take his Magnum, take this, and you'll see the military fighting down there, but they don't really stand a chance. Okay, please. moving swiftly on. You'll see a bull squid just kind of drag him casually in there. Goodbye. And because I can, goodbye to you as well. His gun now belongs to the radioactive waste. Now just to get rid of that sound, we're going to break that. There's quite a few Marines in this part of the game. Quick underbarrel grenade will take care of that group. Sustained fire will take care of them. And we'll break this box. Health kit. Don't need it. Okay, just making sure I did turn it off. Now, what recharging our suit does is it makes us take less damage from a lot of things. And, you'll see that taking less damage is usually preferred in most games. And I believe it's just this way. Now that's where we're going to be going, but we're not going there yet. Instead, we're going to take a detour down here to the flooded layer, and we're going to walk over here and break these crates. That'll start the pump. Now you see this is sparking. That shouldn't hurt us yet, but it will after we turn this on. You don't want that to hit you. High voltage and all that. And going back the way we came, we'll be greeted with some new friends who I'll quickly deal with. Up. What? I'm not sure what happened there. I'll just chalk it up to Gold Source being Gold Source. Bring it back down. And don't kill me this time, preferably. Okay. Not sure what went wrong the first time. Also, if you're too close to the Marines when you're fighting them, they can kick you. And it causes a bit of damage. Now what we're going to do is backtrack to where Gargantua is. We're just going to seal that back up. For no reason other than I wanted to. Nice try, Vortigaunt. Yep, we're going to make our way back. And hopefully he's not right outside this door. Unlike them. Okay, he's actually not in a bad spot. But I do need him to follow me. He almost got me there. Oh. Yep, that makes more sense as to why I can't run through there. Oh boy. Mild inconveniences. Mild inconveniences. No bother. What? Okay then. What? Okay, beginning to get annoyed with this game. Actually, you know what? We're approaching... Actually, we're a little over 30 minutes. This is where we're going to leave it off. I hope you all enjoyed this part, and I hope you all stay tuned for the next one.